George Miller didn't cry. He just sat on the edge of the bed and stared at the laces like they had betrayed him. For 79 years, his hands had been reliable. They built shelves, fixed faucets, held his wife's hand in the hospital. They signed birthday cards, flipped pancakes, and lifted grandchildren into the air. But that morning, his fingers wouldn't obey. He pinched the lace, tried to loop it. The knot slipped. His hands trembled. He tried again, slowly, like if he went gentle enough, his body would remember. It didn't. George laughed under his breath, but it wasn't a funny laugh. It was the kind of laugh people make when they're trying not to admit something hurts. He tried to stand anyway, shoes half-tied, but his foot caught the loose lace and he stumbled back onto the bed. His heart pounded like he'd just run a mile. He looked toward the hallway where his wife's photo sat on the dresser, framed, smiling, forever younger than him. "Linda," he whispered, "I'm not as strong as I used to be." The room was quiet. Then he remembered the last thing she told him before she passed. "Don't turn pain into pride." George reached for his phone and hovered over his daughter's name. He hated the idea of needing help, but he hated the idea of falling alone even more. When she answered, his voice cracked just a little. "Hey, can you come by today? I'm having trouble with something." An hour later, the front door opened. His daughter knelt in front of him like it was nothing, like it wasn't his dignity on the line. She tied his shoes carefully, then looked up and smiled. "Dad, you've tied mine 1,000 times." George swallowed hard. And for the first time that day, he didn't feel defeated. He felt loved. Because sometimes the hardest part of aging isn't losing strength. It's learning you're still worth showing up for.